Britney Spears is speaking out about her 2002 breakup with Justin Timberlake and the now infamous Diane Sawyer interview the following year.
Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
In a since-deleted post to Instagram on Monday, the pop star wrote, quote, "Do we dare forget the Diane Sawyer interview in my apartment almost 20 years ago? What was with the you're in the wrong approach? Geez, and making me cry?"
You've had a rough year. You've had a year that would test a lot of people.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness, hello. Ew, strong Britney. Yeah, it was a weird time. Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
In the interview, Sawyer pressed a then 21-year-old Spears about whether she was faithful to Timberlake, referencing quotes from the singer claiming she'd only slept with one person.
He's left the impression that you weren't faithful, that you betrayed the relationship.
I think everyone has a side to their story, and to make them feel a certain way, or make them feel, and I'm not technically saying he's wrong, but I'm not technically saying he's right either. So, this feels really awkward.
And in the lengthy post, the now 40-year-old Grammy winner says she was living alone at the time in New York City and didn't want to discuss her already very public heartbreak. Quote, "I lived in my apartment for a year and never spoke to anyone. My manager put that woman in my home and made me talk to her on national television, and she asked me if I had a shopping problem."
Is it an addiction?
Is it an addiction? No, I don't think I think it's an addiction. I think it does put me, it makes me happy. I'll go and I'll buy a hat and I'll buy some shoes and, you feel pretty, you feel girly. I love that feeling. But no, it's not an addiction.
Spears only just regained control of her finances with the termination of her 13-year-long conservatorship, which was mostly overseen by her dad, Jamie Spears.
I'm so pleased and proud to say Jamie Spears is no longer a conservator.
And in the post, Spears seems bothered by the accusation that she had a shopping problem, as her spending habits were in the conservatorship's hands for a large portion of her career, starting in 2008. Britney asks, quote, "When did I have a problem with shopping? Something I never shared when I had that big breakup years ago was that I couldn't talk afterwards. I never spoke to anyone for a very long time. I was in shock. Pretty lame of my dad and 3 men to show up at my door when I could hardly speak. 2 days later, they put Diane Sawyer in my living room." Spears claims that she had no say in the matter. Quote, "They forced me to talk. I was a baby. I was almost 22 and didn't understand. But I f***ing know now."
I've been in the conservatorship for 13 years. It's a really long time to be in a situation you don't want to be in.
Following the post, Alex Weingarten, an attorney for Jamie Spears, released a statement to ET, denying the singer's account, noting that the interview with Sawyer was conducted in 2003, and her conservatorship didn't begin until February 2008. Quote, "Mr. Spears has no idea what Miss Spears is talking about. Jamie never set up any interview with Diane Sawyer and was not present for any such interview." The statement continues, claiming Jamie had nothing to do with his daughter's career at that point, and he was, quote, "completely uninvolved in the interview." Quote, "Jamie loves Britney very much, wishes Britney nothing but the best, and hopes that she continues to seek the help that she needs to stay safe and healthy."
This conservatorship was 13 years, during a time she was building a lot of her wealth and her fame. So it is a very complicated process that could take months, if not up to a year, to totally detangle her from this conservatorship.
The long post from Spears comes as the courts ruled last week that she is free to handle her finances and conduct business on her own.
What's next for Britney, and this is the first time that this could be said for about a decade, is up to one person, Britney.